will you address the 1HangryJack drama? Honestly, you guys, I will, because I've been hearing some kind of, I hate to ever put anybody on the spot, and I don't really know a lot about that, but from some things that I've been hearing, if like they are an actual thing, then it's been a little bit disturbing to me. And I don't know. It's like, I feel weird asking this because I usually hate to put people on the spot. But if you guys, if any of you guys, like, you know, because sometimes it's like, honestly, I haven't really been reading Reddit a lot because sometimes Reddit just kind of stresses me out and I don't really know a lot about what's going on, like, there specifically. Like, I don't fully know what's happening, you guys. Like, I don't fully know. Thank you, Navy Wife. Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. I've been hearing some weird stuff though, like, which again, it's like, if any of it wasn't true, I don't want to put anyone like on the spot over terrible things, but I think like some people really seem to believe that there is like truth to some of like possibly really like disturbing bad things. So I don't know. It's like, I feel so weird being like this, but I'm like, do any of you guys mind filling me in on this? Cause like, yeah, okay, so the child, like, okay, if it was like, if they're like child sex dolls, like, I'm sorry, that is like really disturbing to say, but do we definitely know that he is the one that has like, has he ever said he owns stuff like that? Because I don't know. It's like, I don't want to accuse like an innocent person if they don't. It's just, I honestly don't know. Like, I've been seeing some people talking about that stuff, and if that is true, obviously I think that that is like really messed up, and like that's bad. Like, I don't want that happening. He has, it just wasn't the child ones until now. Ooh, James. Okay, so James, thank you. I don't know if you saw, but I messaged you like a little bit earlier and I didn't, like, that is pretty disturbing. So, okay, so he has said that they are like children, because like if they're children, that's like a whole nother, you know, it's like if they were just like dolls, it's kind of like, it's people's personal life, but if they're children, it's like, I saw, from the little I know, I'm not opposed to a ban. I planned on mentioning it later after stream. Oh, James, yeah, thank you so much. Like, honestly, I've been so confused about stuff. Like, I've been seeing some things on Twitter, but I haven't really known, like, what's been going on. And, like, sometimes it's kind of stressful, so I've just kind of been, like, I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but this sounds kind of bad. But, like, but I didn't know, like, what was true or not true, or where people were, like, tracing things, like, to his name. But honestly, yeah, I would say we should probably just ban him if that's the case. Like, you know, it's just like where it comes to like being like a child, like, or it's like children stuff. I feel like that is like, I don't know. It's like I said, if they were just like sex dolls, it's like, then it's kind of like people's personal lives, you know, it's kind of like, I don't feel like it's my place to judge it if it's like adult toys, you know, but if it's like actual children toys, like, I don't want like someone, you know, I like, that's just really weird. Okay, James, thank you for banning him. So, okay, guys, he is banned, you know, like, it sucks that like sometimes like online, you know, you really just never know who somebody really is, or like the kind of things that they're doing. And, you know, I hope he gets like help if he needs it for any, you know, messed up things that like he deals with. But that just doesn't, and again, I don't feel like I can fully speak on this, for like, I don't fully know the situation. I don't fully know what he said or exactly what is going on. But I do think like if it's that kind of stuff, then I don't want someone like that really, you know, being around, or, you know, like, that's just, I don't know. It's like, when it comes to that kind of thing, it's like, thank you so much, Mikado, for the bits.
I hope he gets help.
Yeah, like, you know, I hope he does, and, it's like, yeah, it's just really crazy, you guys, how I think, like, sometimes online, you just like, I don't know, like you really never know like who somebody really is. And yeah, you guys, he is the one that has the Stop Bullying Eugenia Cooney YouTube channel, which honestly for a long time, I thought it seemed like a really nice channel because, you know, I did appreciate that there was like a channel that seemed like they wanted to defend me, which is really kind, like that action. But if it's somebody that's running it that is like owning like, you know, weird toys, like with children, it's like that, I feel like it's just kind of like really crossing a line. And like whether that channel is like supporting me or not, like I just think like when it comes to like children, like that's where it just like starts getting like really gross with that. And like I can't even really say I support like at all like that channel if that's like, you know, something that is like going on, you know. This seems like the Reddit twisting the truth. I don't know, like I said, I'm not fully educated in the situation, so like I feel kind of weird like talking about it. But you know guys, like if James actually looked into it, which as a mod, you know, I really trust James, I don't think that like, you know, I don't think that James would be saying that like it was him saying that stuff if it wasn't him. You know, like if he's actually looked into it and that there is like a connection there. Like trust me, I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I never want to believe the worst about people. I would never just want to like accuse somebody of something really, really bad. But like I said, like if James actually like looked into that and like there is like a connection there and like he is being creepy in those kind of ways that are actually really disturbing, like obviously like I don't want that happening. I don't think anybody wants that happening. So I think like it is going to be like I like I said, like I hope if that's going on that he does get whatever help he needs. But you know, I think like it kind of does make sense that he gets banned if that kind of thing is going on. Because obviously that kind of thing is like really messed up and disturbing, like I said. So, yeah. That's really disturbing. I know, yeah, it's like, it's really too bad that I feel like, I don't know. Like sometimes you just really never know what people on the internet, and like people can be like much. Thank you.
Sending you
Baby Chords, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you so much. I send you lots of love and positivity. Thank you so much. I don't know who HangryJack is, but I'll stay away from him. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, like, I would kind of, like, encourage everybody to just, like, you know, be careful with who you do talk to online. You could easily contact him directly for his side. Everyone deserves to say their side of things. I guess. I mean, do you guys, should I do that? Like, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I do feel bad, like, accusing someone of something really, really serious, but I also do really trust James, and I feel like if he confirmed it was, thank you, for the $1.
Why did I get muted for wanting to lose weight?
Thank you, Annan, for the $1.
Not to make you nervous, but you should really have security at the house. He is the kind of person who will get mad about being banned and possibly try showing up to your house. He is completely, weirdly obsessed with you, and it is extremely scary.
I don't know, you guys. Thank you, Mickey Mars,
Eugenia,
for the
that
bits.
went all over my neighborhood. What's going on?
Oh, hi, Mickey Mars. I don't know why I said hi, because I know you've been here. But yeah, no, I'm honestly pretty confused with stuff too, guys. Like, thank you so much, RGG, for the 6 months.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Michael, for the bits.
I don't know what is the truth or the lie. He's been nice to me, but if this is true, The dude is really a sick person and he should be banned. I'm sorry, but there's no excuse for this type of behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow, a lot of people been getting exposed here on Twitch this week.
It's been a crazy week on Twitch, right?
And now this, which is sad.
Yeah, the silver stuff is insane. I know. I've been hearing a lot about that too, and that has been crazy. It's like, I don't know, internet can be like such an insane place sometimes. Thank you so much, Bacado, for the 200 bits.
He has been given every chance to explain himself and he wouldn't. Shout out and thanks to Boking Hip for uniting with us too.
Yeah, cause like, I don't know, guys. Like, where's Buzz? I think he's downstairs chilling with my mom, guys. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I haven't, like, to be fair here, I haven't, like, personally messaged him and, like, asked him, like, hey, like, do you have, like, you know, child sex toys? Which that's, like, so weird to even say. Like, that's just really, really disturbing. But I just kind of feel like, you know, if people that, like, a lot of you guys that I know are, you know, like, actual supporters of mine, and James, who I really trust, like, if he confirmed that he is the one, like, saying that stuff, then it is kind of really disturbing. Like, not kind of, like, it's, like, really disturbing to me. And if that's the case, like, I don't really know if I want to go, like, out of my way to contact someone doing that. Again, like, I hope, like, he does get whatever kind of help he needs, because that's really disturbing. But I don't honestly really know if I should be, like again, like, I do feel bad if there is any, like, mistake in that, because I don't fully know all the details to this, but, like, I really don't think that, like, James would, you know, thank you, Annan, for the $1 donation.
Please contact the local police. Your address is public knowledge, and I am sure he knows where you live by now.
I mean,
you need to protect yourself.
I don't necessarily think he'd do anything to me. It's just like, thank you, Miko Mars, for the bits.
A lot of PPL avoid topics like these.
Yeah, of course. You know, it's been like, I've been seeing, like, some stuff about this, but like I said, I haven't really known, like, what has exactly been going on, and I've been kind of, like, confused about a lot of it. So, you know, I appreciate people, like, bringing it up if that is something that was happening. And I really appreciate also, like I said, James, like looking into that, because it's like, it's so weird, like, when something like that happens, because it's like, on one hand, like, if it isn't true, I never want to just, like, accuse somebody of something horrible. But then if it is, like, obviously, I feel like I do need to ban the person, and I definitely need to, like, know about it. So, like, yeah, it's just like, internet's so crazy sometimes. Thank you, Dinosaur, for the 12 months.
Are you still getting those scary, angry emails from that guy? I'm so sorry you have to deal with
yes,
that.
but they've
Please
been kind of, some of them kind of different. Thank you, Stalkers Are Crazy, for the $1 donation.
They probably wanted to stalk you to see what you eat every day.
Who knows? I think he's going to your house? Wait, guys, why would you think he's going to my house? I mean, like I said, I don't think he's gonna do anything like that. I just, like, obviously, you know, thank you, Mickey Mars, for the bits.
Can you guys stop trying to scare her, PLS? It's really rude.
It's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a crazy situation. Like, it's not that I think he's gonna do anything like that. I just think that that whole, like, scenario is obviously, like, pretty disturbing, and, like, yeah. Thank you, Michael, for the bits.
If there's evidence or he has admitted to it, then never deal with him again, and hope and pray for him to get help.
Yeah.
It's sad, but that's the way it's supposed to be, because some people who support you can also turn out to be disgusting frauds. But I know nothing about the 1HangryJack until now. Cheer 100.
Yeah, it's like, it's crazy. It's like, he was a pretty big supporter of mine, and that's the thing. It's like, I never want to, like I said, just blindly accuse people of things or, you know, say like, oh yeah, this person's a bad person, like whatever, you know, like unless there is like, you know, evidence or proof or like whatever. But I don't know, like lately I guess like I've just kind of been hearing some really not so good things. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Heron Dust for the 7 months. Thank you. And you know, and if like people I trust are also like confirming that they are the ones like saying those things, then I just like really like that's just like really messed up. Some people are just weird. They make things public that shouldn't be public and get into trouble because of it. Yeah. Raven, like, I know, like, it's really weird. It's like, because, like, I don't know why anybody would want to make that kind of thing public, but, you know, if someone did, and then that's kind of just, like, out there. I think it became public when he replied to a tweet from a magazine article. I questioned him about it when I saw it. Oh, okay, Baccato. And, like, I don't know, like, what he said. Like, was it, like, about him, like, being, like, in support of that? Or, like, I don't know. It's just, like... It's just, like... That's so weird. But, it's just, like I said, like, some of you guys that actually are, like, genuine supporters of mine and, like, my mods, like, James and Raven, who I really trust, you guys, obviously, it's, like... He supports child dolls, confirms he said that. Yeah, see, that's just like, I don't know, like that's just really weird. Thank you, Eugenia A's 420 Shoddy for the $1 donation.
What people are saying is true. Anyone who doesn't believe it can go on YouTube and see.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I don't know that much about it, but I do think it's like obviously really, really bad.
Eugenia Illy, and I'm so sorry this has happened.
Thanks, Eugenia, Eugenia's 420 Shoddy, and yeah, it's like, I don't know, I just obviously think that kind of thing is like really disgusting, where like I said, it's like child dolls, like that's just like that's just kind of too much, guys, you know, so I mean, yeah, it's like, I never want to believe that about people either, but when it's like child dolls, it's just like, that's just like too much, you know, it's like, that's just really creepy. Like, I wouldn't want to ever believe that about like someone either, but when that's the case, I think like, you know, there's a reason that the person has to go. It's just, yeah, it's like just really disturbing. Hi, Brooke Levin. I'm so happy he's gone. I've witnessed him say super disturbing things / actions. He makes me feel so uneasy, and I'm glad he's away from you. His obsession with you is so messed up. Not to even mention the other stuff. Thanks for finally addressing this stuff. Of course, Brooke Levin. And, you know, like, I'm sorry, like, you know, anyone that's, like, felt uncomfortable with anything with him or like with anyone. He's already posting videos about this. Is he mad? Like, I don't know. I mean, regardless, like, I think he has to stay banned, because I just really think, like, you know, if that's what he's doing, I mean, it's really, really creepy and disturbing. It's just like, thank you, Lapse of Luxury, for the bits.
True. He has a long history of posting on forums to discuss his obsession with child dolls and even
I don't know, that's just weird.
How do I say
really
this?
Bad.
Modify them to make it possible to use them.
Yikes.
It is truly disgusting, and I'm so sorry that you had to deal with this individual. Don't feel bad at all, Eugenia. You did the right thing.
Thank you, Lapse of Luxury.
He made me extremely
uncomfortable. I'm super sorry.
Sure,
I'm really, really sorry he made you uncomfortable. Yeah, like, see, I didn't know he had like child dolls. Like, that I just think is like really disturbing and too much. So I mean, apparently he's mad is I guess what you guys are saying, but I just think, like, I don't know, it's just really gross. And I think like whether he's gonna be mad at me or not, you know, obviously I don't want you guys feeling uncomfortable or anyone feeling uncomfortable, and that kind of thing I feel like is just like, you know, like that makes me uncomfortable. I definitely know that's probably gonna make, I'm sure, a lot of you guys uncomfortable as well. And I like, yeah, like I think like really just like a lot of us didn't know that, you know. It's like when you're online, it's like unfortunately it's just like you don't always really know 100% like who somebody is and what kind of things they actually do. And yeah, it's like if he wants to be mad about it, like, you know, he can be mad, but I think like regardless, that's just kind of someone that like really can't be around. Like it's like, you know, he can get mad all he wants, he needs to stay away. Yeah, exactly, Riona. That's what I think too. It's just kind of like if he's mad, he's mad. And like I said, I do hope he gets like whatever kind of help that he does need. We're like I'm hearing like some really bad things, obviously, but I mean, how do we know the chat is safe after this? We don't know who's here. I'm creeped out. Yeah, well, the thing is, guys, like, it's unfortunate to say, but I really also want to always, like, encourage you guys to just be cautious online. You know, you really never 100% know who somebody is. There's not really a way to always know. And, you know, that's not even going to just be in my stream at all. That's going to go towards really any streamer, anyone you come into, like, contact with online. Is, you know, you can never really 100% know who someone is. And of course, like if it gets found out that someone is like that kind of person or that they're doing those kind of things, then yeah, they're going to be banned, because obviously like I don't think anybody wants that like going on. And I think like to the majority of people that's going to be really disturbing. But really like you never really 100% know who somebody is, and there's not really, I feel like, a way to always 100% know. So I really just think that, like, you know, when it comes to the internet in general, like, I just kind of, you know, think everyone should try to be as careful as they can, because, like, you could be on Neopets, guys, and there might be, like, some creepy person that maybe gets the idea of, like, oh, there's gonna be a lot of, like, kids on Neopets, let me go and, like, for example, like, I used to go, like, this is kind of, sorry if this is kind of weird to talk about, you guys, but, like, I used to go on, like, Powerpuff Girl forums and sites like that, like, when I was really, really young, and I would have, like, some guys on there, and even, like, Sonic forums, like Sonic the Hedgehog forums, and I would have people say, like, some, like, looking back, some kind of, like, really, really creepy things to me. But at the time, like, I just didn't really get it. Like, I didn't really get that they were, like, being, like, weird. But that's the thing, is, like, online, essentially any person that's creepy can be on the internet. So that's why I think it's just important to be, like, careful. What is this playlist I'm on? I actually have no idea. Oh, it actually has, like Genshin icons, though. It says it's Jocelyn Hernandez Vegas, I want to ride. But it actually has like a Genshin video. I mean, that's cool. Hey Titus, happy to see you back streaming. I wish you a very good autumn. Hugs from Denmark. Oh, lots of love to you, Titus. I hope you have a great autumn. Thank you. Do you feel like you attract freaks and weirdos? No, I mean, I feel like a lot of you guys, like, I feel like honestly the majority of you guys that watch me are normal people and are actually really kind and nice. But I think that really, like, anybody and pretty much everyone online, and, like, I'm not saying always girls, because it can happen with guys too. Like, it can happen with anyone, really. But I feel like especially towards, like, a lot of girls on the internet, like, there can be, like, creepy people that will kind of, like, message you or come in streams or sometimes kind of maybe, like, stalk you. And I don't think I'm the only one by, like, any means. Lapse of Luxury, thank you for the bits.
Concerned, Eugenia. Someone that obsessed is dangerous, and given how much money he was willing to spend on you, he might not be over it yet despite what he says. It wouldn't be a surprise if he is still here using an alt, lurking, or planning something, so please be careful.
Thanks,
so
Slaps
sorry
of
if I'm
Luxury.
making you scared
No,
by
you're
saying
fine.
this,
I
but
understand.
I just want you to be safe always.
Thank you. I mean, hopefully he won't, like, thank you, Mediocre Mermaid, for
the actions of creepy men. This is not her
Thank
fault.
you, Mediocre Mermaid. It sucks sometimes because, like, sometimes, like, I am kind of somebody online, like I'll honestly say this, you guys, and I know, like, there are probably going to be some people that are going to, like, attack me for saying this, but I'm by no means, like, the only girl online that I think goes through it, but, like, it just kind of sucks. Like, I've definitely experienced that sometimes it's, like, if I kind of deal with, like, some creepy people, because I have dealt with, like, some pretty creepy guys online and people that have actually been pretty scary, then it just kind of seems like a lot of people kind of blame it on me and be like, well, you attract creeps. It's because you do this or you do that or you look this way or you wear this or, like, whatever. And sometimes it's like, I just really wish that people wouldn't, like, blame that on a girl or a guy, you know, also if a guy was in a similar situation. And it's like, you know, I just kind of feel like the person sometimes, like, being targeted, it's like, you know, we don't always, like, control everyone that's gonna, like, come into stream or how they're gonna react, and we don't always know who they are. We don't always know, like, how crazy a situation's gonna end up being. And I guess, like, sometimes it's just kind of, like, too bad that, like, people will kind of seem more upset, like, with me than they will be at, like, the people, like, doing that stuff. And, it's like, did I want you to wear a potato sack? Exactly, Riona. Like, I think it's so weird. And it's like, I'm not trying to say at all I'm the only girl that, like, goes through it. But it's like, I just kind of feel like, you know, it shouldn't really be blamed on the girl for, like, what she's wearing. Or because she's wearing something that's, like, too revealing. And, like, I just think it's, like, kind of, like, and I'm not saying, like, you know, that can happen even if you're not wearing something, like, you know, like what, like, people can do it, like, regardless, you know, like, you can still kind of be put in that predicament, but it's just kind of too bad that I feel like sometimes people just kind of, like, want to put the blame on you for it. It's victim blaming all, and I mean, it's okay, like, you know, I'm not trying to say, like, even that, like, I'm, like, a victim. It's like, I feel like, you know, I'm by no means, like, the only person online that like, goes through it. And I'm really sorry to anyone that also goes through it, because, like, I know it definitely can be, like, stressful. Like, people can be very scary. Can you ban VIP address on Twitch? You can't. No, Twitch doesn't let you. Like, obviously, you guys, if somebody that did something really, really bad, like, really, really disturbing bad actions comes in under, like, an alt, and I or a moderator find out that it is, like, that person, then they will be banned again. But yeah, no, honestly, there isn't, like, 100% a way of, like, knowing, like, if they're in stream or not in stream. Eugenia is having a real feminist moment. I mean, I think, like, it just, I mean, I don't know. Like, I do feel like it definitely is a thing that I feel like a lot of girls deal with, is, like online, is just dealing with, like, sometimes very, very scary people. Can we stand up? Yeah, I can show you guys my outfit, of course. When someone targets you, you are a victim, though. So does people blaming you for the bad people who target you is victim blaming? Oh. It's like, I don't know. It's just kind of, like, weird, like, how people, I guess, like, I don't know. I mean, I know, like, some people, it's like, if I, like, like, I can definitely see, like, what you're saying. But I guess, like, sometimes it's just kind of, like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like people want to blame everything on me, and it's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm never trying to, you know, just, like, attract, like weird people, guys, but it's like, I just feel like, no, girls should be blamed for that. Thank you, Gen
I
X
think
Renegade,
that
for the
creeps.
bits.
Weirdos and haters come around for the wrong reasons, and
Yeah.
they're around everywhere.
Exactly.
So to all just know that you are awesome, and that's why we all love you.
Thank you. I'm gonna turn off the AC, guys. I'm getting kind of cold. But yeah, you know, it's not only towards me though, like I said. Like, I really think it's like, you know, there's so many girls that also have to deal with like some really creepy people sometimes, and sometimes people just really end up being like, you know, not the person you expected them to be. And then it's just kind of, it does just kind of suck, like then when you do run into those predicaments, and it's already like stressful enough, and then like on top of that, people just kind of like want to blame you and like, you know, say it's your fault and like put you down for it. So like, I don't know, that's kind of stressful. Thank you, Michael, for the
Eugenia did
bits.
what you had to do. You had to
Thanks,
find
Michael.
out the truth for yourselves, and you rightfully banned him.
Yeah.
To all the people, including myself, that have stood by him and are now disgusted by him,
Yeah.
don't blame yourselves or put yourselves down. 1HangryJack let everyone down. If this situation is true, cheer 100.
Yeah, and thanks, Michael. It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, I just hope that he gets like whatever kind of help that he may need. Obviously I don't know all the details of this, but from what I'm hearing, it does sound like really bad. And like, you know, I just think like, yeah, it's like, sometimes I just kind of think it's impossible for like any of us to 100% know who someone is online. And it's really too bad that sometimes people are just like really, really not like who you think they are, and you end up like finding out some really bad things about them. But, you know,